Yeah, Monday. This is Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit. Hopefully you had a great weekend. We got an awesome week ahead for you, so get ready for some fun. We're going to start out with a warm-up. We got 4 rounds of a 100-meter run. If you know that distance, hit it. Otherwise, go about 15 seconds out and back again, or do 30 seconds of running in place, or just 30 seconds of cardio. You can do some jump rope. You can do some flutter kicks, whatever you need to do to get that heart rate up. That's what we're looking for. Then we're going to get into 10 deck squats. With that deck squat, you're going to grab a light weight. It does not need to be real heavy, but you're going to hold that weight in your hands, and you are going to roll back. And as you go forward, notice how close my feet are together, and then stand all the way up. Again, right back, all the way back, and throw that weight forward. That weight is going to act as a counterbalance. If it seems too easy with the weight, you can definitely challenge yourself to do it without the weight too. If that rolling position is uncomfortable for your back or neck, you can always do a narrow squat too. We just get those feet together and do that deep squat and right back up. Do that 10 times. Then we've got 20 one-leg glute bridges. So on that glute bridge, you're going to be right in your back, heels tucked up under your butt, and you're just going one leg at a time. So drive that other leg up straight and just alternate legs every time in that glute bridge. Really squeeze those glutes, squeeze that quad, get the most out of it with every rep. Last one is going to be a front rack kneel to stand. So you're going to take that same weight, you're going to start in that kneeling position, and as you stand up, you're passing through that squat, right back down in that squat, right back down to those knees. And then switch that start leg every time you come up, and right back down to those knees. So 4 rounds, 100-meter run or 30 seconds of cardio, 10 deck squats or narrow squats, 20 one-leg glute bridges, 10 each leg, and then finish it up with 10 kettlebell front rack kneel to stands. For strength today, you are going to have a max height box jump. So you're going to get 5 attempts to work up in height on the box jump. Now, if you've got a box to use, that's great. If not, I'll show you. We're going to do it with a broad jump for distance instead. But how that box jump goes, with a box, normal box, we've got a 20 inside, a 24 inside, and then it goes up to a 30 inside. But if I'm going for my 24 and I go up and I hit that box jump, stand all the way up on top of it, you've got to be able to come to a complete stop at the top of that box and then either step back or jump back. That's what we're looking for. And as you get that jump, really fire those legs, use those arms at the same time, work on that soft landing as you get up to the top, and then stand all the way up. If you've got the plates, then this is a good way to add height to that box jump. Please do not stack boxes up on top of each other. That is an accident waiting to happen. But this is going to be a lot more solid. Just make sure those plates are flush with the end. And as you go to do that next jump, you're really going to make sure you're getting both feet on top of those plates and then standing all the way up to the top. And then same thing, either jump back or step back. Just remember, if you're stepping back, as you go up in height, it's going to be a further distance to get back down to that floor. So make sure you're aware of your surroundings and what's going on. If you don't have a box for box jumps or a good spot to be able to do it or add height, then instead go for a max distance broad jump. And make sure your toes are starting on a line so you've got that starting spot, and then get that big jump and work on that soft landing so you stop and know where you're going. Now, if you've got something to mark, like a penny or something like that, to put in there to mark your distance, great. If you need to guesstimate it based on tiles in your house or something like that, that's okay too. The whole purpose is with each attempt to get a little bit further on that jump. If that broad jump and getting that really far broad jump is just not working with your hips, knees, or anything else, then instead take a shorter jump and go 3 jumps, again with that soft landing, every minute for 5 minutes. And just keep that going. Do 3 jumps, rest the remainder of that minute, do another 3, and repeat that a total of 5 times. So that's your strength today. Really focus on explosiveness and getting it either as high as possible or as far as possible, or keeping that consistency with that broad jumps going. For the workout today, we've got a 25-minute AMRAP. So as many reps as possible in 25 minutes. Keep that clock going and really focus on consistent pace through the entire workout. The first exercise is going to be 30 box jumps. So just like we did for strength, you're getting all the way up on that box, stand all the way up at the top, and either step back or jump back. The prescribed height is 20 inches for girls, 24 inches for guys. If you need to go lower with a box or a step, even if you've got about a 16 to 18 inch step that you can either jump on or step on, that's a good way to do your box jumps too. Or just do a broad jump and do 30 of those same broad jumps. And if you've got a small space, just jump, turn around, and come back. Then you're going to take a 600-meter run. So 600 meters, if you know that distance, go for it. Otherwise, it's going to be 3 minutes of cardio, or go 90 seconds out and 90 seconds back again, which is a really good way to do that run. The 3 minutes of cardio, you can do a run in place, you can do a vertical jump, whatever you need to get that heart rate up, just like we did in the warm-up. And then for the last movement, we're going to be doing 10 Turkish get-ups. So on that Turkish get-up, this is all about form and technique. How this is going to work is whatever weight, whatever hand you've got that weight in, that same foot is going to be tucked up right underneath your butt, kind of like that glute bridge. As you go, you're going to press with that weighted arm as you roll onto your plant arm. So on my left side, I'm creating space with my hips, then pulling that left leg under. And notice how I'm focusing on that weight the entire way up and then all the way back down, the same way I came up. I'm going to bring that left knee to the ground, left hand to the ground, sweep that leg through, and all the way back down. And then I'm going to switch arms and do the same thing. Punch and roll to that opposite arm, focus on that weight, create space, knee underneath, stand all the way up, put that knee back down, hand, sweep that leg through, and right back down. And we do want you to switch arms every time. So you're going to do 5 on the right, 5 on the left. The prescribed weight is 35 for guys and 20 for girls. If you've got that weight, or even if you need to modify it, that's fine. If you don't have any dumbbells, kettlebells, or anything like that, grab a bottle of water, a can of soup, a gallon of water or something that you can use. Any of those odd objects are going to work just fine for those Turkish get-ups as long as you can hold on to it. So have fun, go fast, go hard, really get that explosive motion going on that box jumps, keep a good pace on that run, and just keep that consistency going through those Turkish get-ups. We will see you tomorrow at WildFire CrossFit. Have a great day.